Basketball, 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 and just a little bit of tennis. It is a good weekend for releases. This is the Heat Check.
It's time for us to show that heat, that this weekend will be on your feet. It's the Heat Check.
What up, folks? I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this week is loaded with a ton of kicks from the basketball side of things. Let's start things off with Kevin Durant and his new on-the-road colorway of the KD7. Now, based on the feedback from Twitter, this is probably one of the best colorways of the shoe so far, and they're actually available right now over at Finishline for $150. Now, speaking of kicks that are available right now, Nike Basketball dropped the Kobe 9 Elite Restored today as well. These have the fly-knit upper with the mix of black and volt to make them really pop. Those are going to hit you for $225. Heat Check. Nike Sportswear is dropping a few items this week as well, most notably the Nike Air Max Penny 1 All-Star. Fans of 90s basketball will recognize these from the 1996 All-Star game when Penny Hardaway rocked them. These have also been called Game Royal, but either way, you can grab them at Finishline on the 24th for $140. And going back a couple weeks, Nike Sportswear dropped the Blazer Safari Pack. One of the pairs, the Snake Makeup, was actually pushed to this weekend and will be dropping on the 24th for $100. Heat Check. Fans of Derrick Rose can finally get their hands on the highly anticipated D Rose 5 boots starting today. The D Rose line has grown tremendously in the last few years, and Adidas Hoops is now including their boost cushioning, which started out in their running shoes. This looks to be the best Rose signature yet, and hopefully it'll be Derrick's best season yet on the court. Staying with Adidas, the brand is working on some collaborations on the Stan Smith, and the latest makeup flips the script just a little bit. Mesh is used on the upper, while a snake mesh is used on the upper, as well as a neoprene sock liner to really give this literal tennis shoe a lifestyle slant. You can look for these to drop on the 25th. Heat Check. And last but not least, we have Jordan brand, which actually has technically two models dropping this week. First is the Air Jordan 29. The model will release in two colorways this weekend, the black-white with the heavy use of the elephant print, and then there's the Fusion Pink colorway, which has the iridescent sort of look on the upper. Both feature the flight plate as well as the performance weave construction. Those will cost you $225. And finally, we have the Air Jordan 13 Wolf Gray. Now, these have been called Barons, but with that holographic panel, it makes them more in line with the Riverwalk or Fusion Pink color on the Jordan 29. These drop on Saturday the 25th at Finishline for $185. Heat Check. By the way, like I said, lots of basketball kicks dropping this weekend. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, then make sure you like and favorite as well. Also, there's links down in the description that'll take you directly to the shoes that I talked about today. Well, I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this is the Heat Check presented by Finishline. As always, I appreciate you. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. On the upper that allows it to still remain visible. I actually wore test these in the Elite socks, and I usually wear just the regular Nike dry fit socks, and my foot didn't feel really hot. I wear the dry fit one just because I feel like my feet get really hot really quickly, and I didn't